Hey, we're back. Oh. This is episode 10. And turn it down. Oh, my gosh. This is episode 10, and this is probably my favorite episode. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's a fun one.
It's a good one.
Thanks, Mike.
I think.
Eric the PA.
Eric the PA, I think this might be the first episode that he has lines in. Maybe,
oh, wow.
I'm not sure. This was our Back to the 60s episode. We one TV trope that shows do is they do a black and white episode. And so we were trying to think of what we would do for a black and white episode. And Eva, did you handle a lot of this episode, I think?
I think Neil took the lead on it.
There was a good assortment because Mike wrote
Plate Spinner.
The plate spinning, which is a big chunk of it, and Nima was writing a lot of like the Manson stuff, and
I
we were working
watching
on
a lot
together.
of.
Yeah,
I was finding a lot of clips mostly.
Yeah, we watched a lot of Ed Sullivan, and I had a problem when we were writing this where I would say Ed Sullivision all the time, and I couldn't.
That's right.
There was something in my brain where I just kept saying Ed Sullivision, and I could never say it correctly. I don't quite know what my problem was. I have to say the editors did first of all, director Ben Berman, did a great job planning this episode, and everyone, did a wonderful job shooting it. But I think the editors did and the sound mixers did such a great job replicating the look and sound, especially of these 60s television episodes. That's one of my favorite things about it is just how kind of accurately we did it. And when it turns to color, it also looks super accurate in the look of
wardrobe
those old
too,
early
like
color things.
just like your suit got like that texture, so, it doesn't just look like some J. Crew off the rack suit or something.
Right, yeah. I really love this episode. And then Josh Groban was super awesome and game to do anything and didn't mind me saying piece of shit.
Yeah, is it the first time you do that this season?
No, the Weird Al, people wondered how that started. It started in the Weird Al cameo during Countdown. I just thought it was really funny because the flip was that I'm really happy to see him the first time, and he goes, "You weren't so happy last time," and then I tell him I hated him in, what was it, UHF, I think. Yeah. And then as he walked away during one of the takes, I thought it was really funny just to go, piece of shit. Like, why be mad at Weird Al? So then, I don't know why, but when we started shooting this, I thought it would be really funny to dislike Josh Groban and to play the whole thing like annoyed that he was asking me where grapes were. Because he comes in relatively nicely and he's like, "Hey, just wondering where the grapes were." And I'm just like, I was trying to channel Steve Martin a little bit by going like, "Check the kitchen," just kind of doing what. And so I just thought it was kind of funny, and so I threw in a piece of shit as he walked away.
You're like time travelers together, and you're so hostile towards him immediately. Like, you clearly need each other.
Yeah.
Hey,
instead of doing this dumb show, we should be like trying to figure out how to get back to. But yeah, this one took a long time to figure out how we were going to do it, right? Or why we were going to do it.
Well, because there was so much to do as like a going back to the 60s thing. And
we've done time travel, so we couldn't just have it be like, or we're going to have time travel. It was going to be a different episode, so it couldn't just be like, well, we get in a time machine and go back and do it. And so, then there was the whole, it's such a trope of you get knocked on the head and you wake up in a different time period.
But then I don't know who it was, but it was... the minute I heard it, I was just like, "Oh, that's genius." Who decided?
I think that may have been me who brought it up. No, I didn't.
You don't know what it is,
but just the fact that Josh Groban gets there through a remote, like we're getting there through separate tropes.
Yeah.
It was just really funny.
Yeah, he
to
has
me.
a magic remote. Yeah.
And he was watching Sullivan Hunchy on TV.
Yeah, and is sucked into the TV. It was like because either of those could have been the answer of how we both get back there, but to use both of them was really funny to me.
I think we did a lot of versions of this monologue with different takes on it.
Yeah,
was one of the things.
I think it's sort of a combo
version. Yeah, this is Neil, by the way, as
Charlie Mills.
Charlie Mills. Yeah,
Mills is one of my favorite characters of yours.
I do hear more. Like season 2 when I was doing singing and prancing around and being a character guest, I thought like, hey,
I've made it.
And like,
People are gonna know my name.
I heard like nothing about that, and then this is the one I've heard more than when it's mostly just a reaction shot of me. I mean, I have like 4 lines in the episode.
I will say this one had maybe some of our highest ratings, all because of Josh Groban. I think he has a totally different fan base, meaning bigger, than our show, and so
This is so great.
I was so happy they let us smoke. By the way, this was my dad's idea. For us to be constantly smoking.
Oh, yeah?
Because we were talking about what, it hadn't been written quite yet, and I was just kind of asking him about his impression of TV from the 60s. And he said, everyone's smoking all the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so
I
I said, we got to add that. And I was a little concerned that IFC or the network or someone was going to say, hey, you shouldn't be smoking, or that Josh Groban would be like, can I not smoke? Or... but no, it was like we were just, it was fine. And
Did IFC have any problems with the black and white? I don't remember.
No, they were
were
great. I was a little concerned they were going to say, hey, what about the aspect ratio?
Yeah.
We don't want to make it totally square. And no, they were just very supportive. They saw it and just thought it was a genius episode. And they've been really super supportive about all the, crazy chances we've taken over the years. And yeah. This was a lot of fun for me also to not be in the Scott character a little bit. For me to be playing this kind of 60s attitude is, it reminded me of the pilot episode that we did where I could be actually kind of a little more like doing a different character.
Another example of an interview that I think is a really good mix of scripted stuff with improvised stuff, and you can't really tell which is what, like...
Yeah,
there are
a lot of this is
There are
improvised.
things that feel like scripted bits that are totally improvised, and then the other way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the sandwich and the wedding topper and all that kind of stuff is scripted, I think. But most of this is just improv, and Josh Groban's a super funny dude who has a big appreciation of comedy and wanted to be here today actually, but he's I think he wanted me to mention he's in London. Oh, Lizzie Kaplan wanted me to mention she's in London and wanted me to brag about how she's an international traveler.
Oh, wow.
London. Wow.
But I think
the Detroit Lions go there sometimes.
Wait, so that's your frame of reference of places
it's a big deal.
where the Detroit Lions go?
Yeah.
Where else have they gone?
Mostly like the football field.
Yeah,
I would
Minnesota,
guess.
Green Bay, they've been to. Yeah.
San Diego?
Every once in a while.
And Neil, talk about how you find a character like this.
Here's one thing you won't be able to tell is that I didn't shave my mustache area for like a week or two leading up to this.
Did you shave your bikini area?
That's the waxing.
By
But
the way, I get a lot of people saying that this is one of their favorite moments. That I'm a little dinky
dance.
boy.
I'm a little dinky
Who
boy.
wrote this sketch?
This is Neil?
It sounds like a Neil thing.
Yeah,
I think you can take
I
credit.
feel like the room, like Lauren McGuire, I feel like there was definitely a good group going on this one.
I like that he tells you you're a better singer than him.
Yeah. Oh, that's. I feel like that's Weiger. Actually.
That feels very Weiger.
Crud. I don't remember.
Who
wrote
knows?
what.
Yeah. We don't need to take credit. Everything's a group effort.
I feel like the lyrics of the song may have been something I improvised, but the content of the script around it, maybe other
Story
people.
checks out.
I tried to look up photos of Ed Sullivan's band leader, and there's not a lot of like Ed Sullivan footage that I could find to begin with, and very little of his band leader. So, but he mostly was this sort of like dweeby looking little guy who had like a very thin
Sorry,
mustache
whoever it is, and his heirs.
that I tried to embody and pay my homage to, and had a little like thin little mustache like mine.
Yeah, I can't see this mustache that you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's black and white.
If you want a mustache, why did you just draw one on with a pencil?
Well, his was like what mine is, which is basically not like
Imperceptible?
like spaced out little hairs that are the same color as your skin. so, and then I don't know. Then it was just plain like a little dweeby guy.
Playing it real.
What was he dunking
That's
there?
my
What was
range.
Groban
That was a
dunking?
lemon. That was his
Yes.
choice, by the way. I thought it was very funny.
funny.
He's like, no, I want a whole lemon. And then he chose to like just dunk it in
yeah.
the thing. It was very funny. He's a very good actor, I would
he's
also say.
so
He's
comfortable
very
on that.
comfortable and natural and improvised a lot. And, you know, I had never really met him, sort of a little bit, but so you never know what you're going to get when you know, have someone that you've never met.
It's like
and
a box of
someone who's
chocolates.
not well, yeah. I guess I've never realized
I'm
that.
sorry, I didn't mean to
Well, I
throw
mean,
you.
life is a little like
Yeah,
that as
well.
well.
No.
But so you never know. Oh wow, is this person who's not a comedian going to be funny? And he's one of the ones who's like one of the funnier dudes who, you know, we struck gold with.
Oh baby, yeah, he was great. It was definitely confusing because your name's Sullivan Hunchy as a play on Ed Sullivan and his
the fact
posture.
that he has a hunch.
Yeah.
And he's
Paul
the
Russ wrote this thing.
creator of
And we
Sullivan.
also, he created the Sullivan
Brand.
brand.
But that was a like I don't think that we would have tied it into this guy created the Sullivan's brand had it not been for the fact that we're naming him Sullivan and we have this label of Sullivan's on the show, so now we have to tie him to.
Did we tie it in though? I don't even know.
You know what? It's not even. I think early on we said
We were
he
talking about,
founded
hey,
Sullivan's,
he's going to be the guy who founded Sullivan.
and I think there's maybe just something's presented by Sullivan's on the show. Like Sullivan's Powder is the sponsor of the show,
Right.
In the opening credits when the curtains are moving.
Yeah,
in.
but he's in our minds, he's the guy who started it all.
yeah.
So even though the mascot is like a Irish-looking guy with a pipe or
looks like
something,
our
it's
editor
actually-
Andy Morrish is what it looks like.
He's like a Merv Griffin character who like created a lot of things
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
got his own show.
Yeah, exactly.
None of this
yeah.
has wound up mattering ever, but
Yeah.
it was like considered about.
By the way,
canon.
this was kind of something that was important to me was, and it's why the thing was written this way, I think, is because I really wanted, when we came back from commercials, to not have it be a jarring transition of, oh, and now suddenly we're in black and white and the aspect ratio is different and the sound is weird. So I think I encouraged everyone to like, hey, can I keep coming back? Me kicking Eric is very funny.
Yeah.
I believe these were his first lines on the show. We'd been using him as background for so long, and then finally we gave him lines. And I think talking to him the other day, he had to pay thousands of dollars to join SAG.
Worth it.
And I think we've given him enough lines that he's finally made that money back.
Well, he's been written to a lot of things, and I remember seeing him, and he was like really weirded out that all of a sudden he was in a bunch of stuff and didn't know what
we were
was
making reference to his
happening, and-
signature work gloves. That,
Right.
Did anyone who ever watched the show ever
was-
go, hey,
he
that
thought he
PA
was
always
getting-
wears gloves?
Yeah, getting Ed TV'd a little bit.
But he's good with it now.
Oh, he's great. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He's also got
Wait, who's this? Oh, wait, is it Charles?
Charles.
What? I can't get out of the building. Where?
Your name or your voice has changed ever so slightly.
He's out of
I'm
breath.
having even more difficulty
no.
pushing words out. Where's
Pushing words out.
the exit of the building?
Well, there are several doors have an exit light above them and a sign.
I've gone through a number of those, and I feel as if every time I end up back on the other side of the door, like a sort of hall of mirrors or a Narnia.
Oh, wait a minute. You may be in some sort of strange pocket dream dimension.
Yeah.
Is it for sins I've committed on Earth?
Probably.
Probably.
That's usually why people wind up in one of
I
those
was
situations.
taking a crazy guess, but you're saying that's most likely
Most
what
likely,
it is.
99%.
Comeuppance, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't such a bad guy. I did
What are your sins that you've committed on Earth?
murder.
Oh no!
That's still a big deal.
You said you weren't such a bad guy.
In my day, it was a big deal, but I feel like now, what's murder anyway?
That's
Sure,
true.
murder itself is.
Who
not a
did you
sin
murder,
or
may I
something.
ask?
My mother and dad.
Oh God!
How did you do this and why?
I was.
Who, what, where, when, why?
Oh, the reporter questions. Let's see. I beat my dad with a bat. And my mom just good old-fashioned poison.
These were two separate incidents?
In her mouth. She ingested it.
You just poured a big bottle down her throat?
Yep.
Wait, now the other one, was that
She was sleeping, I tickled her nose with a feather. She opened her mouth, and I just poured it all in there like
and you just
Shakespeare.
like threw a vampire bat into your dad's room and it sucked his blood?
Drank him right up.
That's matricide and patricide.
Only one of them was on a mattress.
And if they were royalty, I don't really get into that.
Yeah.
Regicide.
Regicide. Oh my God.
I call it regicide.
If someone murdered Regis.
I'd be regicide.
Yeah, that would be regicide as well. God, I kind of hope it happens now. So that would be a really funny headline.
Ask me what it's called if someone murders Regis.
What's that?
Ask me what.
What's it called if someone murders Regis?
Just cause.
A good start.
A good start. Murder all the Regises.
What are the other Regises? I can't think of a one.
There's got to be another.
Someone out
Regis.
there. Someone must be a huge fan of that show and to have named their baby Regis.
Probably a number of babies were named Regis after the premiere of Regis and Kelly.
This is Josh Fadem, by the way, who said he was coming. But you know what? I realize now that this is the time we were supposed to start that episode. So hopefully he walks in by the end. Now, Jarls, where are you trying to get to?
I'm trying to get to my home in Simi Valley.
Simi Valley?
It's nice and hot there, and my skin is so papery thin.
Do you think if you make up for your sins in this dimension, you'll be allowed out of it until you can go to Simi Valley?
Well, look, I mean, I hope so. It's all news to me. I didn't realize I just thought it was in a complicated building. Now I'm in some sort of supernatural sci-fi thing.
How do you think you can atone for your sins?
Oh, murder someone else's dad and mom?
No, that's two wrongs. Do not make a right.
What if it's jerk dad and mom who are mean? Like in Harry Potter.
Hey, if it's someone else's dad and mom, is it matricide or patricide, or is it just murder?
Just plain old murder.
There should be something for
frills.
Like friends, murdering friends.
Friendricide?
Like Palicide. Like the Pacific Palisades.
Palisades Park.
Chumicide.
What do you think of this, by the way? You must have grown up watching black and white television.
Yeah, this is from your era.
Is this pretty accurate?
I'm 41 years old.
Oh, no.
I apologize.
Charles, you've had a long, hard life.
I really have. I look terrible.
When did you murder your mom and dad?
An hour ago.
Oh, no.
An hour ago. Why was your mom sleeping an hour ago?
Oh, she was lazy. She deserved to die. Oh, why is breathing so hard?
You're breathing hard.
No, why is breathing so hard?
Oh, why? Why is breathing so hard?
They said always breathing so hard.
She was, though.
It's genetic.
So you left here, ran home, murdered your parents, and came back here?
That's right.
Why did you come to
came
this?
back here to get out of the building.
Why did you come to this building in the first place?
I thought it was a movie theater.
Oh, because we were showing these episodes?
Yeah, I heard there's screens in there.
Somebody on the sidewalk was yelling that. There's screens in there.
Crazy guy.
Hold on a second.
Sandwich board on
Crazier than you?
What? I'm sane as a judge.
Oh my goodness!
I think we're all in this together now. If
We
we're,
are,
if
yeah.
we're giving
Are we
you
accessories now?
Yeah, we're
After
giving
the
you
fact.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that we can get out. We exit the exits, and then if he's following us, we actually go outside of the building. But Jarls here just finds himself right back where he
Oh,
started.
so no one here ever murdered their parents?
I don't think so.
Hands up. Who has not murdered their parents?
I mean, I've murdered Dave's
everybody.
parents.
Right. Yes. Or
And
my
Dave
parents are
murdered
dead.
Neil's parents.
Yeah.
Neil murdered Mike's parents.
Oh, the old switcheroo.
Circle jerk of murder.
Mike.
Or just
we're
a
okay
circle
with-
might be a better way of
Oh, we're
putting it.
okay with the old switcheroo.
Maybe I don't know the.
Switch.
Don't know if we need to. Oh,
Some
boy.
strangers on a train deal. That's from my era. Throw mama from the train.
Wait, yeah, wouldn't throw mama from the train be more your era?
That's what I just said. Just in the nick of time.
Oh, you got it in under the
That
wire.
was a close one.
Woo, boy.
Imagine the
Real
penalty if you
squeaker.
had not.
This is my favorite Reggie thing all season. The way he sings this song.
He committed 100% to this.
When he licks the guitar.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And he's actually playing this guitar. This was our nod to Pleasantville, the movie.
Finally, some recognition.
Very similarly to Pleasantville, we wanted to show the transition of when TV shows went from black and white to color, how that coincided with the loosening of sort of morals and stuff, and so that's I mean, you all get it.
Do you think this show will ever be in a
Keep going. I'm
thesis?
almost with you.
What?
Do you think someone will ever analyze this for some sort of historical television
No.
thesis?
I do.
Do you really, Mike?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just hopeful.
This is
Catherine Burns and Rachel Montez?
Yeah, they're awesome. They you'll remember them from the musical episode. Catherine choreographed several things for us, and so we brought them back. And they're also in season 4. They were in the sports episode in season 4, doing the Catherine choreographed that and dancing around and singing around, tooling around and dancing around, singing around. Now, have you ever seen this program, Charles?
What is it?
It's called Comedy Bang Bang.
Why?
Well, because
You got to have a title for
A lot
a
of your
show.
contemporaries are on it. Yeah.
That's true.
yeah, I'm not much older than you.
Well, this looks like it's from old times.
That's a trick of the eye.
What? You're gonna go to a building dimension for that one. For fooling people, sin of pride and lies.
Very funny, Neil. The way that you said that line.
Can I ask
oh
Neil a
boy.
question?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a lot of
Charles.
fun take.
Do you like doing acting on the show?
Yes, I do. I would say.
Why?
I like having an objective, a super objective, tactics that I change.
You like to lie.
Yeah, lying for a living. That's kind of what I call
That's what it
acting.
is.
Yep. As long as you're making a living.
Have you ever acted before, Charles?
Just in court.
Oh, wait.
Why did you go to court?
Well, I think we know why you would.
I murdered some aunts and uncles.
Oh, wow.
Didn't bring them
I
up.
mean, they died.
Reggie, by the way, just wanted to be dancing like this for no reason.
How long have you been out of prison since you murdered your family?
Well, no, he just murdered his mom and dad an hour ago.
That's true.
Do you have your alibi or your... We're harboring you. We're
Harboring a
him.
fugitive. Well, he's not a
Okay.
fugitive until he's been accused of a crime and he escapes.
That's right. So far, I'm in the clear.
All right, well, we have to go. We'll see you next episode.